Canada's rent price has been growing really slow lately, and the big reason for this is that fewer international students are coming into the country. Now, according to a new report from the rentals.ca and urbanization, last month saw the slowest rent growth since October 2021. On an average, rents across Canada were about $2,193 per month. The reports say that this slow rise in the rents is happening just because the international students are not enrolling in Canada and they have dropped by about half. Now, this has had the biggest impact in the provinces like British Columbia and Ontario, where a lot of international students usually live. The president of urbanization explained that as fewer students that are coming in, rent prices aren't rising as quickly. But in smaller and more affordable areas of the country, rents are still going up as more people look for cheaper places to live. Even though rent prices have slowed down recently, they are still much higher than before. Rents are now 13.4% higher than they were 2 years ago and 25.2% higher than they were 3 years ago. Now, let me tell you the changes in condo rents. So, condo rents across the country also dropped a bit, going down by 1.7% in Vancouver. Condo rents saw a big drop of 13.6%, with an average rent now being $3,232. Toronto also saw a decline, with rents falling by 7.7% to $2,745. Now, Calgary's condo rent dropped by 3.4%, and now it is just $2,060. Meanwhile, in Saskatchewan, rents went up by 23.5%, making it the only province with the fastest growing rent prices. Now, some of the Canada's biggest cities saw apartment rents fall. In Vancouver, rent prices have been going down for 10 months straight, with 9.5% decrease as compared to the last year. The average rent there is now $3,000. Toronto also saw a drop of 8.1%, bringing the average rent down to $2,600 plus. Calgary and Montreal had similar drops for about 2%. In contrast, Ottawa saw a small increase in rents, with prices going up by 0.8% to an average of $2,220. Now, for people who are sharing a house or apartments, rent prices went up by 6.9%, with the average cost being $1,000 per month in September. So, in conclusion, while rent growth has slowed in Canada due to fewer international students, the overall cost of renting remains much higher than it was in the previous year, with some cities and provinces seeing bigger changes than others. For more such videos, do follow TimesXP.